Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Erin OnD-mand, where I, Erin, will be sharing some experiences with you as an Illinois notary. Let's get started. I take no credit and give God all the glory for the information I'm about to share with you today. Welcome if you are new. We are everybody, yes, I quit my federal job. Now, we got a lot to talk about. I got my notes and everything. Some of you may say, Erin, I didn't know you had a regular job. Yes, I did. For all of you who did not know, I just completed my tenure at the Department of Veteran Affairs. And I loved it. I worked at Hines VA Hospital, which is in Hines, Illinois. It does have its own zip code, so it is on an installation that is its own city. So Edward Hines Jr. VA Hospital is in Hines, Illinois. The outside city is Maywood. I also worked at Jesse Brown VA Medical Center in Chicago. I am no longer a W-2 employee. So excited, so excited. I knew, and I want all of you to be encouraged, knowing that from 2020, from the moment I started my very first business, now I have 4, but in starting that, I was a full-time employee. At lunch, I did a signing. On break, I did a signing. I would put in leave to do a signing. And it wasn't, and now I'm not telling you to do this, but what I'm saying, I had drive, I had a goal. And so therefore, whether I was a full-time employee or not, after work, in the evening, I did signings. On the weekends, I did signings. Because that is where my mindset was. I had a goal. Okay. So when you are thinking of transitioning, which I've heard from several of you community members, that you are thinking into transitioning out of your normal jobs into being a full-time solopreneur entrepreneur. When you're thinking of that, you have to crunch real numbers. This is real life. How are you going to sustain yourself financially with what you're making? Can you or are you bringing in the same amount of what you're making or more? You have to think about that. Crunching real numbers. And I say, because you are a solopreneur, I would get several streams of income, not just one, but find several streams of income. Everybody, let's get into it. First, let's talk about retirement. There are 4 categories that we're going to talk about today: retirement, healthcare, vision, dental. All of these things that people think about, well, it's a federal position. We have benefits. How am I gonna get things if I quit my federal position? I have the savings. If you're saying to yourself, I have the savings, I have the 3 to 6 month or a year to 2 year savings, which you should have because you are a solopreneur entrepreneur. Say if from this job over here, numbers are low, or from this stream over here, you're really not getting a lot of business, right? So before, I would also say, even if you are making the same amount or more, you never know. Life happens. You never know when numbers and your business income is going to fluctuate. So I personally would say have 3 to 6 months, or like me, about a year's worth of backup just in case. Okay, so once you have that, if you choose to, let's go in to talk about retirement. One, If you are a federal employee, you have retirement. It is called TSP, or Thrift Savings Plan. What I plan to do with mine is I plan on keeping it right there. Later, to the end of my paid leave, I canceled my TSP but kept it at 1% because that's how much the agency matches. No longer 3% due to COVID. When the COVID surge happened, the company, the TSP went down from 3% to 1%. Check if you are not aware of that. So I did cancel my traditional and Roth, but kept the 1% because that's how much they were matching. And then I just let all of it come in and then put it in my savings. However, once you leave your agency, you can no longer contribute to your TSP. It is through your agency only. However, you can open up a civilian IRA, which I've done, and you can contribute that way. So you can't contribute out of pocket, I should say, into your TSP or thrift savings plan, which is equivalent to the civilian 401k. So if you have 401k, that's what a TSP or thrift savings plan is. Healthcare. Now I'll be looking at my notes at the same time, but healthcare. So we talked about retirement, 401k. If you have a 401k, you can open up a civilian Roth IRA. If you and I would leave your TSP to continue to build and go from there. Let's move down to healthcare. If you are a veteran, as I am, you can choose to get your healthcare at the VA. Or you can also choose, we are in Illinois, so if you're not in Illinois, you can go through your state. You can choose to go to the IDPH. I will put the site on the screen, the Illinois Department of Public Health. They also have healthcare that you can apply for in the interim of finding other healthcares that do suit your needs. So you could either go, if you are a veteran, you can go to the VA. If you're not a veteran, you can go through your state, or you can go through healthcare.gov. Healthcare.gov is a way that you can get healthcare with paying a monthly premium. All right, so it doesn't have to come out of your agency or out of your job. It is simply out of your pocket, and I believe they go by your income. So I will also go through that on the screen so that you can see that. Let's talk about vision. Vision insurance, I believe if you have health care, you can go to your ophthalmologist and just get a prescription. Once you have your prescription, you can go anywhere to get glasses. So again, if you have IDPH, you can go through the state and get your prescription that way through your healthcare provider. Or if you are a veteran, you can choose to go to the VA. Sometimes I don't want to wait, so I simply go right over there to America's Best. I love America's Best. They give me such a thorough eye exam. I have my prescription and I walk away to two to four pairs of glasses. I'll also link that site on the screen now so you can see. I believe if you your eye exam is free with the purchase of glasses, and it's two for like $60 or two for $150. It is, to me, inexpensive to have to get glasses. I don't wear my glasses often. I say if I lose my glasses, it'll probably take me a few years to get another prescription, just because I don't wear them every day. I don't wear them all day. I don't need them. But if you do need glasses, this is a way. You could go to America's Best. You can go to your medical provider, just get a prescription from your ophthalmologist and just go anywhere to get glasses, or you can go through your state. Let's talk about dental. Dental is tricky. Even if you are a vet, you have to be a certain percentage service connected in order to get dental. So you can go through your state again to get dental, or you can go through the National Association of Dental Plans. I'm gonna put this on the screen so that you can see this. I went through this site and they seem like they have, you can get PPO, you can get anything according to your dental needs. Let me tell you a true story. Okay, so I was stationed in Korea. When I was in Korea, I went to the dentist, okay? When I got back from Korea, I think, true story, okay? My story. I did not go to the dentist for about 10 years, okay? This is just my story. This is with my teeth. Okay, I don't know, this is TMI, but again, these are real things to talk about. I have never had a cavity. So when I go to a dentist, it's specifically for a cleaning, that's it. So when I went to the dentist with a whole span of 10 years between visits, the person cleaning my teeth, she said, "Oh my gosh, you haven't been at a dentist in 10 years? I said, "Yeah. Last time I went, I was stationed in Korea." She said, "Wow, your teeth look so good." Why? Because I went on Amazon. I bought a dental kit. I'm not telling you to do this. This is just what I did. I bought a dental kit and I just clean my teeth. I brush my teeth, but I also clean them. However, I can go this route because I don't have anything else wrong with my teeth. No cavities or anything like that. So dental care for me is not a must. You never know what could happen. I do know that. Do not go off of what I am doing. You please go off of your dental needs. This is just for me. So I just wanted to share that with you. You can also go to dental schools. Dental schools, I'm not familiar with them, but I do know they are they're very good at what they do. I've heard a lot of good things from dental schools. So try to look into that. IDPH, your own state as well, and also the National Association of Dental Plans. Also, if you are a veteran and you have a certain service connection, then you can also go to the VA for your dental care. These are just real life things that you really have to weigh when you are leaving your job, be it federal or civilian. You think to yourself, wow, I'm really doing this. Yes, you could really do this. Not just, with your notary work, but with any business that you have. Being a solopreneur, entrepreneur, I want to encourage you that if you want to leave your job, if you love your job, that's great. This is about me leaving my federal position. So if you are thinking about being your own boss and not having to depend on when your child gets sick, taking leave or paying back leave or not having any leave, and then you could possibly get fired because your children are sick and COVID and everything else. I strongly think that getting the volume, getting your business, just getting the numbers up, getting your finances to where you can transition out of your job. These are things to look for and how to really get that medical, vision, dental, and retirement. I hope this helps. I loved working at the VA. I tell you, when I worked at Hines, I was a medical support assistant, and I had so much just experience. I love my veterans so much. So much. I just love I love their families. Also, if you are a family member of a veteran, you serve too. I thank you for your service as well. When I was at Hines, I worked at non-community care, which was then called fee basis. I also worked in the release of information. And then I worked in the blind center. This is just sharing a few of my experiences as I say goodbye. I worked in the blind center, and oh my gosh, I love people. I love helping. I just love the fact that I could just be a help. Once I transitioned out from that area, I went, still as a medical support assistant, I went to long-term care. And I was the only person on the ward, and I ran long-term care and hospice at the same time. And I was just one MSA going back and forth to both wards. I absolutely loved it. Long-term care. I just met so many people, so many veterans. Hospice was amazing. Even though it is hospice and you think, how could that be amazing? Because it was just my mindset of, wow, I get to be here, them to transition any way that I can. Help to put them at ease any way that I can. As an MSA, I wasn't a doctor or a nurse, but I would sing to them, I would talk to them, I would entertain them if some were, on a downfall in their brain and not remembering, and they would, I would just entertain them, and if they went back to World War II, I was right there with them. So, listening to their stories, praying for them. I met family members that I still just love and keep in contact with to this day. And I love those experiences. When I left Hines, I went to Jesse Brown, and there I started in social work services, which I love social work. I have so much amazing experience in social work. I love it. At Hines, when you're going through not Hines, Jesse Brown, when you're going through orientation, you actually have to go through a certain part of orientation where you are taught how to de-escalate physically and verbally de-escalate. Like, you're taught, again, this is the VA, so you are taught how to de-escalate a heated situation. And then if you were to get into a physical attack or altercation with the veteran, you're also taught how to get out of that, like boot camp. But just being able to come across an angry veteran and to be able to de-escalate and to be able to just help and just talk to in every way that I can in social work. Love it. From there, I went to PAS, and from there, I am so happy to have had certain thorns and certain encouragement to help me truly get into where God has brought me now. So I hope this helps you. I hope this brings encouragement to you that yes, you can transition out of a W-2 position into a complete Schedule C permanently. So if you have any questions, please put them in the description box. Email me, text me, call me, leave a voicemail. It's all open and public information. Until our next video, aired on demand. Bye.